somebody who's on anxiolytics needs to learn the coping skills or the resources that they may not have had for whatever situation that was causing the anxiety, correct? In other words, you can't depend on anxiolytics for the rest of your life. You have to be able to cope with whatever the situation is, right?
That's right. So if you think about it, it's a temporary fix. It's a temporary remedy to really just kind of artificially get rid of the symptoms that you're experiencing that are associated with the situation. You're not fixing the situation, right? Let's say go back to what example you brought up about self-esteem. If somebody is at a bar and they want to kind of get up that courage to go and talk to someone, that is linked to self-esteem. Mm-hmm. They don't have enough, let's say, self-confidence because they don't really have that much self-esteem.
Afraid to be ridiculed or whatever it is.
Afraid of lots of things. And again, not having enough internal resources to pull them through this type of an anxious moment. Because it's always anxiety provoking if you want to go and approach someone you don't know, right? A stranger. There's so many unknown elements and components that can go wrong, right? Including ridicule, embarrassment, shame, guilt, conflict, rejection, even a if you will, a fight may occur. You know, I mean, it's not always. I mean, when we're talking about strangers, you don't know strangers. You know, they could be anybody. So there's so many dangers involved in all those emotions and feelings. So if a person has enough internal resources to believe in themselves and have put their mind at ease beforehand and have had some experiences in life to tap into in order to kind of remain calm during this encounter with a stranger, then they don't need alcohol. They don't need the alcoholic drink. They don't need to take the edge off because the edge is maybe something pleasant and maybe it is actually giving them the energy to do what they need to do. But someone who is relying so much on this external, alcoholic drink to take the edge off, what they're doing is that's all they're doing. They're just taking that edge off, but alcohol is not fixing their self-concept, their self-image, their self-confidence, their self-esteem, none of that. So this temporary fix cannot really dig deep and tap into those inner, deeper issues that the person really needs to deal with. As a result, this person more or less is likely to continue this type of a temporary fix forever, or want to continue because they haven't found any other way to really kind of uproot that real problem. Therefore, they're just putting a Band-Aid on the little problem.